your sourdough starter. Got a sourdough starter going from scratch, or given a starter and have no clue what to do next? Afraid you're gonna kill it like your 5th grade Tamagotchi? Worry no more, I got you. I'll show you how to keep your starter alive and thriving in less time than it takes to microwave your coffee. By the way, I'm MJ, founder of loadedpotato.org, your refrigerator eliminator. I help you hack your kitchen with quick, easy, budget-friendly meals using only shelf-stable ingredients straight from your pantry. So you're gonna wanna store your starter in a tall, wide-mouthed container. Having a $20 scale is so helpful. Most recipes you'll find will be in grams, and measuring by weight instead of by volume will get you much better results. If you bake often, you can just keep your starter on your counter and feed it every 24 hours. So I like to keep about 150 grams of starter on hand to use. But to do that, I'm gonna use 100 grams of starter for a bread, and then 50 grams to feed my starter to keep it alive. So what you can do is you can take a 1/4 cup of starter plus a 1/4 cup of water plus a 1/4 cup of flour and feed it and go like that. But I like to do it by weight, which is a much more accurate way, and honestly it's substantially easier. So if you have a kitchen scale, this $20 thing will save your life. And I know it sounds complicated, but it's super not. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're just gonna wanna put an empty container on your scale and zero it out. So that means it weighs 0. So, and then we just pour 50 grams of starter straight into the cup. Once we've got 50 grams in the cup, we're going to zero out again. And now we're gonna add 50 grams of water. Just keep this all right here. And now you're just gonna pour until we get 50. I like to stir my starter and my water together. Okay, once you've got your sourdough starter and your water all mixed together, now we're just gonna add 50 grams of flour. So same thing, we've got our weight and we're gonna zero out on our scale, and now we're gonna add flour till our scale reaches 50. And there we have it. And then we're just gonna stir it all together. Should look something like this, just a nice paste. Just a nice paste. And we're just gonna put a lid on it, make sure it's ventilated, and keep it in a warm place in the house. And then we're just gonna do that every day as we need it. And then we've got 100 grams set aside that we can use for our bread. So here we are, 4 hours later. You can clearly see that we have doubled from here all the way up to here. Now your starter should double in 4 hours, so make sure you keep a rubber band at your level so that you can double check that it has in fact doubled. Do not use it when it's at its peak, let it fall again, and then it's ready to use. Now, if you don't bake often, once your starter has doubled, you can put it in the fridge for up to a month. If you don't have a fridge and also aren't gonna bake very often, what I like to do is just keep a small amount of starter on hand. You can do this entire thing at any scale. You could do 1 tablespoon of starter, 1 tablespoon of water, 1 tablespoon of flour, and just feed it every single day. By feeding it just a tablespoon every single day, you will reduce waste. You can even do it as low as a teaspoon. Even though it's a Tinkerbell size, it'll still double and you'll still get the same results. Let me know in the comments if you've ever killed a starter. It's a safe place. When I first started, I wasn't feeding it consistently. I'd forget, feed it 30 hours, 48 hours, and it wasn't doubling. And I refused to do the walk of shame back to my sourdough bestie to get another starter batch. So that's when I learned how to make sourdough from scratch. So no shame, we're all gonna mess up. You just gotta try and try again and you'll figure it out. And once you figure it out, it's super, super easy. So make sure to follow me for more delicious recipes using only shelf-stable ingredients, and check out loadedpotato.org to see all of our meal plans, grocery lists, recommended products to save you time, money, and reduce your dependency on the refrigerator. Cheers.